My next guest has got a huge fight coming up here against Tyson Pedro, UFC Fight Night, April 23rd. It's Ike Villanueva back here on the program. Hurricane Ike, how are you, sir?
Hey, doing good, brother. Excited, man. Holiday weekend, Good Friday. Just got done getting some good training in. I'm excited. It's time to go, baby.
Love it, love it. Let's start there first. How did training go this morning? Because I know you're kind of ramping things down. You're fighting here pretty soon.
Yes, sir, man. We got done. We're down here at Main Street Boxing, Henzo Gracie, Houston. So, man, real intense training led by Crew Bob and Professor Joe Murphy, man. We got a good training session in, a large group of guys today. So, holiday. So, man, we got a good turnout today, man. I was blessed to have all the teammates here tonight really pushing me. And ready, excited, man. It's time to go, man. Next weekend, it all goes down.
Yeah, no, we're looking forward to it. It looked like you got a full camp for this one. When did you find out about the fight?
In January this year, I got excited. Kind of first, I was scheduled to fight at heavyweight against Barnett, but things didn't play out. You know, they just hit me too soon for it. It was like they were giving me like 2 weeks. It didn't happen. And they turned around 3 weeks later and gave me this matchup, and I'm excited for it, man. Versus Tyson Pedro. He's coming off a layoff, ACL surgery. I'm excited for it. Another fight, man. I think my back's really against the wall of this fight, man. I really got to pull this one out if I want to keep on going. And thankfully, I had a good training camp. My teammates, my coaches are ready, so I'm ready. Let's go.
Well, it's interesting. Barnett's fighting this weekend. So was there ever a thought of them trying to rebook that fight? Because he's fighting Martin Budai instead.
No, it was something that, he needed an opponent for January. And
I see. And then, so they sort of moved on from it.
Yeah, they canceled the fight just completely. I was one of the first guys they called, and I was excited for it, but I wasn't trained. I was up in Chicago at the time. I wasn't training for it, so it didn't make sense.
No, good call. What have you learned the most from those last two fights that you've had that you're bringing into this fight?
Man, a lot from the Pragnell fight, man. The Pragnell fight really showed I belong in the UFC. I had some great opportunities, great moments. I just made one bad mistake. It happens, and at this level, and one mistake can defeat you. Like it happened. Really showed my patience, my boxing, my striking was real good. Then when I fought Ike Nurmagomedov, that was just just bad luck, man. There's just something I feel I got hit in the back of the head too many times. It is what it is. We protested, we lost, but hey, man, really didn't show much that fight. Just all happened too damn fast. But this fight, I'm excited. I really got to show what I'm about this fight. I know what he's going to do. I think he's going to come out explosive. He may shoot, he may not, but I'm excited. I'm ready for all aspects of this game. I've seen he got a good stand-up. Decent stand-up. But, when he gets rocked, he'll go for that power double and try to take him down.
As far as the style matchup goes, how are you looking at this one with Tyson specifically? He's got a 7-3 record.
Oh, yeah, man. We match up well. It's a great matchup. He wants to stand, I'll stand with him. He wants to go to the ground, I'm ready to go to the ground. I'm ready for it. Professor Joe Murphy got me ready here. Brian Marvin, every other guys down in Henzo really have me ready for the ground. If we got to go there, if I got to take him there, if I got to go there, hey, I know what to do on the ground. Hey, I may pull out a submission. I don't know, man, but I'm all game for it, man. So you want to go, let's go. It's the UFC. You got to be ready for all aspects of the game. But like I said, I'm looking to make it a crowd pleasing fight, man. Like I said, every time I get in there, I'm trying to bonus chase, bro. Really trying to get paid. We'll see what happens, but I really got to pull this W out this fight. And I think Tyson Pedro is a great opponent for me to pull it out.
Are you getting to work with Derek Lewis at all? You mentioned being with Joe Murphy. Are you getting any training with him? Because I don't think he has a fight booked right now.
No, not right now. No, he's out with the family. I've been training most of that night, man. Professor Joe Murphy and my strength coach Hollywood got me a night really training, pushing a lot of guys up and comer. Ricardo Evelisa, he's one of the big heavyweights, really pushing me out here. But like I said, we're just ready. My boxing, Nagi Aguilar, he's here pushing me. Probably one of the best heavyweight pro boxers out there, man. It's really a Houston legend, really pushed me. But I'm ready for it, man. Cool.
And then as far as getting down to light heavyweight for this one, is there much of a cut? Like how's that process going?
Oh, man. So Texas I was in Chicago for the holidays. I came back February 1st. I came back 250. I'm leaving the gym right now at 213. When I got back home on February 4th, man, Crew Bob really said, man, let's go. Got me with Hollywood, and we just been killing it. Every day to nonstop pushing it, man. So I work during the day and I train at night, but these guys really got a schedule for me. Once I get in there at 5 o'clock, let's go. I'm here till 9 o'clock every night, 5 to 9. Today it was a morning session. I'm off work and all the guys were here. So we really pushing it. But like I said, physically, I'm ready. I'm in shape. I'm excited, bro. You can see the ass poking out when I get to Vegas next week, so I'm excited.
That's good. What's your secret, man? Getting to 250, 218, that's pretty tough to do. I imagine diet and conditioning. Is anything I'm missing there? Or?
Yeah, diet, man. Icon Meals, thank them for everything, bro. They've been taking care of me with meals since February 4th all the way to now, man. Really pushing it. Last couple of nights, I got to enjoy Chipotle, man. There's protein bowls, bro. Oh, my God, it's been heaven. I had to train to get to eat real good. So, like I said, but, man, really just grinding, man. Really listening to my coaches and knowing I got to stay disciplined. I can't cheat on the weekend. It's crawfish season down here in Houston.
Oh, damn.
Stay away from it.
Yeah,
so,
after the fight.
After the fight, we enjoy it. Get the tacos back. Give me all the good stuff. But right now, it's just, man, hard work, man. Really showing this 38-year-old old man. I just had a birthday recently. So, man, 38.
Oh, happy birthday.
Appreciate it, brother. I still got it. And here we go, man. UFC Fight Night. Let's go.
And by the way, it's 38 years young, not 38 years old. That's what I say.
Hey, so, fine wine, baby. We get fine wine.
Exactly.
You're better with age.
Joe Murphy, I imagine, will be in your corner. Who else is going to be making the trip with you?
Hollywood, Chris Hernandez, and Crew Bob Perez. Joe Murphy should be there, but I'm taking my 18-year-old son this fight.
Cool.
Yeah, so this will be his first time. I've been fighting his whole life, so he'll be there with me. So I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
Does that add a bit more? I mean, you got your son watching it. That's pretty cool. I know some people like having there, whether it's their wife or girlfriend or family member. How does that change things for you, or is it just like add a little bit more?
It means the world to me, man, because I've been fighting my son's his whole life basically. I miss a lot of time with my son and just my family in particular. I already had both my stepson and my son there, but my stepson's still 17.
Yeah.
So having my son there it will be big because, like I always told him, man, hard work pays off, man. And I'm showing him, man, no matter how old I am, how tired I get, hey, I'm still pushing, I'm still working. And to say I'm 38 in the UFC fighting the world's best, man, that's a pat on my back, man, because I'm really grinding, really showing it, man. I still got it. I'm still here.
How do you envision the fight playing out on April 23rd?
Oh, man, the first round is going to be a barn burner. I see myself in the second round catching him, man. It's gonna be a dog fight, man. But I really see myself really showing my ground, standing my ground, and showing myself in the second round and biting down, just capitalizing on one of his mistakes. I can't wait. I just can't wait to get my hand raised, man, because it's years of hard work, man. But I'm still here and I'm still grinding.
You kind of mentioned it there. How many more fights do you have left in your contract? Is this the last one, or do you have
got one more left on the contract after this? But starting the new contract for a fight deal, I'm 2 fights in. So, but like I said, 2 L's. It don't look good taking that third one. So, man, I really got to show myself and show I belong. I get the opportunity to fight for that 4th fight. So, I really got to show out this fight.
Yeah, you always renegotiate on the last one, so this one's pretty important, right? You want to come off a win, and then you can go to that negotiating table and say, "Hey, I picked up a nice win," right? So,
yes, sir, man. Especially this kind of fight, man. You get a good win, a good guy with a good following. So it'd be great to sit down and talk about a contract if I can pull this out.
Absolutely. Just a couple more quick questions. I saw, so Pearl Gonzalez had a tweet a couple months ago kind of complaining about the media, and I saw you chime in, and I mean, obviously everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I would think if we're doing this interview, I'm not one of those bad guys out there, but what is sort of your overall thoughts on the media? Because I know, obviously some people hate the clickbait stuff. There's the, stuff taken out of context. Like what's your view on the media as a whole? I was just curious.
That you just hit it right on. When they take stuff and they blow it out of context, they just blow it up.
Yeah.
They just BS it and add more to it. They're just trying to sell it, trying to sell their, hey, click this link. That's it, man. Don't sell it. We're all pro fighters. We're all in this. This is our job. But one bad mistake and the media can take it and turn it into something just terrible. Like, man, like we're too passionate or we're too vocal. This is our job. Like, man, like we have a bad night and we blow up. It's like, man, leave that to us. Like we take our job very serious. I mean, the media will take in, oh man, they're just terrible, bad. They're bad people. Man, we're not. We just real passionate about what we do, man. That's just my opinion on it, man. Just
for sure.
Sometimes
has it happened to you before though? Have you done like an interview where you felt like you said something and it was taken out of context? We don't have to mention any names, but has it happened to you before?
Yeah. So that's why I let Ed Cap set up all my interviews, because I was kind of friendly and did these other outside interviews, and they blew stuff out of proportion. Man, just when I read the headline, I'm like, really? I was like, come on now. So now I let Ed Cap set up all my interviews. If Ed Cap don't set it up,
Yeah, then it's not legit. Yeah, Ed's the man. Shout out to Ed if he's watching
Yeah,
this. One of the best
there is.
PR guys out there. But I agree with you, and also like as someone who covers the sport, I do see the same thing. In fact, that happened to someone. I don't know if you train with her at the same gym, but Lauren Murphy. That happened to her with. She did a podcast, and they asked her one question in like an hour-long podcast, and it was something about Eddie Alvarez, and it was taken out of context, and then it turned into this big thing when it really was just like a quick comment from Lauren. It was crazy. So
Exactly. You know, she shut off her Twitter for a while after that stuff, man, because it's
yeah.
like they just ripping people for like blowing shit out of proportion, which is BS, man. We're very passionate, and you ask us for our time. We give you our time, then you blow it up and turn it on us. This is
Yeah,
some BS, man. We can be doing other things, but
for
it
sure.
is what it is, man. There's some great media out there like y'all, man, to take care of y'all business, but there's some real snakes out there.
Absolutely. Well, we're not going to end on a negative note. I want to know what you're doing for Easter
Yes, sir.
this weekend. I know you got the fight coming up. Are you doing anything interesting? I don't know how old your youngest kids are, but like
Yeah.
mine is, they're going to be doing the Easter egg hunt and stuff
Yeah,
tomorrow. So
man, so every Sunday, man, I'm real big, man. I always go to church. Me and my daughter will go to
nice.
church on Sunday. My son's out of town, and probably me and my daughters will go to Easter egg hunting. And I'll spend the day with my family, my wife with them. We'll go do that and have the fun with the kids and be around the family before I leave. And that's big. Being around my girls, I'm a girl dad, man, so that's everything to me. So I can't
That's
wait
awesome.
to spend the day with them. Have a good, blessed Easter, man. After that, it's business.
That's good. Just quickly, because you mentioned it there, I'm not a religious person. I don't go to church, but I definitely I respect the church. I respect, people trying to better themselves, bring family together. I think there's a lot of community that comes together when you go to a church. Do you find nowadays, I don't know, we're almost the same age. Do you find that it seems like people are really down on religion these days? And I don't really understand it when I see it as a lot of positive of people trying to better themselves.
And like I said, it's just there's some negative people out there just really knocking it what it is. And
Yeah.
in some part they're not they're not wrong, because there's people out there
They're
that
taking
kind of
advantage for
take
sure.
it.
There's bad sides to it for sure, but I
Yeah,
think the overall message of like trying to be better, trying to bring people together, I think that's good. And I don't get why people are so negative.
that's what I love, man. So man, I got a great church back in Katy, Texas, Powerhouse. You walk in there on a Sunday, and they, man, welcome everybody as one of their brothers, one of the family members. It's a beautiful feeling, man. It's just, man, I don't know. It's just that feeling I get when I step in there. It's like, man, I feel like at home. I'm like, I can just relax, and no evil can touch me when I'm there, man. Just in the house of God. It's a beautiful feeling, man. I just love to share that with my girls and my family, man.
Awesome. Ike, thanks so much for doing this, man, especially on a long weekend here. If there's anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
Everybody here in Houston, man, all the Houston MMA, man, all the OGs in Houston, thank y'all. I'm still one of them, still pushing, still grinding. And like I said, everybody here at Main Street, Henzo Gracie, Houston, man, I wouldn't be here without them. They really pushed me in this camp. I'm thankful. Our radio sports agency, Jason House. Last but not least is all my family, man, my wife, my daughters, my sons, man. Thank you for everything. All my family here, man, my brothers, my sisters, and all my nephews, man. Thank y'all, and appreciate your time, Mr. James. I'm excited. Let's go.